In the spring of 1976, the New York Yankees unveil a newly remodeled stadium. Hank Aaron hits his last home runs. Johnny Bench and the Cincinnati Reds kick off a championship season. And the Bad News Bears, a movie about a misfit Little League team, opens across the country.
It went from being a little movie that Paramount was doing as a favor for somebody to being the big movie of the year.
We had no sense that this was going to be some big hit. Even Paramount really didn't put that much money into it.
A little movie that grossed over $100 million by today's standards and stars two Oscar-winning actors. Hollywood veteran Walter Matthau plays Coach Buttermaker.
No air on the infield because he wasn't there.
He was just a pleasure to work with.
He's a true gentleman and a great actor. He was a joy to work with and always kind to us.
Walter was a true professional. He was a mentor to us as kids.
He loved to drop trowel.
Oscar winner Tatum O'Neal becomes the highest-paid child star in history when she signs on to play pitcher Amanda Wurlitzer for $350,000 and 9% of the profits.
She was a star. I mean, she was a little girl who'd won an Academy Award in her first movie. So there was this aura about her.
How's your chest feel, hon?
I know I don't have too much up there, but what I got sure don't feel too good right now.
Critics and parents agree. The Bad News Bears is one of the first and best sports movies ever made for kids.
The Bad News Bears it's a part of our culture.
It was showing kids as they really are, not as they're supposed to be.
That could have been any Little League team that ever was assembled. They acted like kids, trying to act like an adult.
Forget it.
I was cast as a kid with glasses that couldn't pitch. It was perfect.
Most of the Bears had not done a film before, and to have 11 boys together, and it's just a special time.
Bill Lancaster wrote the movie about his relationship with his famous father, Bert. On the set, Walter Matthau and director Michael Ritchie encouraged the kids to be, well, kids.
It didn't seem like we were acting because we weren't.
He encouraged us to be ourselves and to ad-lib here and there.
When I threw the baseball and it hit Walter Matthau's windshield. So when Walter says,
Somebody's going to pay for this windshield, and I think, Engelberg, it's going to be your father.
I came out with
Bullshit.
He couldn't believe a child was talking to him that way.
So where are the Bears now? Tatum O'Neal's story is well known. Many of the others have taken what they learned on the diamond and are big hits in business. Jackie Earl Haley runs a production company.
I want to switch it like my big brothers, and I want to play where Hank Aaron plays.
All right, field.
Aaron Blunt runs an entertainment company. Scott Firestone, Brett Marks, George Gonzalez have all moved behind the camera. David Stambaugh is a preacher. David Pollock's post-Bears career really took off.
Took a lot of the money I had earned there and put it into flying, became a flight instructor for a while, ended up working for a cargo airline, and eventually took a position with the Boeing Company. And along the way, I became a member of my local school board out here in Moore Park.
As Rudy Stein ended his career, David Pollock will do anything to help the team.
Just recently was offered a full-time position to work in developing programs for school board members, superintendents, and school districts across the entire state.
Gary Lee Cavanero has always been willing to do whatever it takes.
The number one question that people ask me is, did you really eat the candy bar with a wrapper on?
Couldn't you at least have unwrapped it?
Yes, I did several times.
He now lives in Texas.
Part owner in a small electronics company. We service top Fortune 500 manufacturers. We're a small guy. We're out there. We're about $35–40 million company and swimming in a pond with these multi-billion-dollar companies. And we are having an impact.
Alfred Lutter, who worked with Martin Scorsese, Woody Allen, and Jodie Foster in his short career, does exactly what you think his character Ogilvy would do.
You got a hell of a future in pools, kid.
I went to college, and I caught the computer bug.
He created several software companies, including his current success.
Lutter Consulting has been around for 20 years. We've worked with a lot of venture capital firms, started a lot of businesses.
30 years later, the Bad News Bears still live by the lessons in the movie and look back fondly on their time with the team.
Of all the films that I have made, that is certainly the most iconic.
It wasn't important in Bad News Bears that we won championship, and that would have belittled what we really did win, which was our self-respect.
Believing in yourself and the game itself is what makes it special.
It was supposed to be a fun summer kids movie. And the fact that we're still here talking about it 30 years later is amazing.
Hey, Yankees, you can take your apology out of your trophy and shove it straight up your ass.
Scott Wapner, CNBC Business News.